Alright, looks like the stream is live. And it appears to be showing up, so wait a few minutes for people to see that the stream is live, and then we'll get started. So, let's see. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Only realized just today that daylight savings is once again upon us, so scheduling went a little weird, but that's not the only reason for the day. Anyway, stream's a little later today, but other than that, everything should be about the same. And as you can see from the title, I'm going to go ahead and start work on identifiers and keywords. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So, let's see. So, to begin with, I need to have the structure to store all of the various strings and then their associated token type. And today, I am not going to be worrying about it being efficient, but in the near future, I'm going to have to come up with a hash table because that is really the better way of handling this. So, all right. Let's go ahead and this is going to be an array. So there's a bunch of possible options. Let me actually go to here, and I'll just go ahead and let's see, can I copy all these? Probably not. Do a small number of them at a time. Unfortunately, when I made this editor that I'm using, I didn't quite set it up correctly, and so as a result, I have to regularly deal with the limitations of the copy function, because it only can copy, I think, like, is it 500 characters, or is it 1024? I think it's 1024, but I might be mistaken. Anyway, so slightly annoying. Okay. So now this into structure or struct initialization braces, and we'll see if that works. If it does, then I can do that fairly easily. Okay. I'll go ahead and fix that while I'm here, but it appears that this initialization thing works, so that's what I'll be doing. There we are. Okay. And I'll deal with the create from file later. There we go. Okay. put in the keys. Oh, wait, shoot, did I? I think I did. I forgot to include null. Can't believe I forgot that. I know there are a number of languages that are moving away from null, like Rust is my most, like the one that I know the most about, but for whatever reason some people don't seem to like null, and I love null. I think null is great. You just gotta know when it's happening. Come on. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and put in something to detect I shouldn't have done that. It's gonna make things annoying. Okay. Hold on. You know, I think I'll do this. There. Now I can actually compare against that. some stuff up in here. So first off, all right, so here we have our identifier. Let's get rid of that. Clean things up a little. There we go. All right. Now I just need to define lex identifier. Cool. Okay. Actually, put a little space there. All right. So let's go. That. Make sure that we don't go too far. And then this one's going to be a bit of a lengthy one. Lengthy if condition, but there's a lot of different things that it could be in the valid case. Hello. How are you doing today? Doing pretty well, actually. Nothing terrible to complain about. And last one. Nope, that should be a C. Break that up a little. And that's not quite right, because these should all be things that it's not. So, kind of work in reverse here. Alright, all that logic's reversed, so now, if it violates that, then that means that we are done with the identifier. Otherwise, and then, this is where things are going to be fun. Let's see, so, all right. So that should maintain, that should come out to the correct length, so don't have to worry about that. And we just go through and do a string compare. Let's see. Make sure to include that. Okay, so slight problem that I need to make sure to check one character past, otherwise you might have something weird like, you know, somebody, for whatever reason, they'll type something like something stupid like that. And so it'll, you know, read this first portion here. Actually, oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem because, oh, actually it might be, no it's not, no it won't. Let's see. Leading zeros in line numbers. Oh, so if I recall correctly, that was using sprintf, which is if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a function that C provides that allows you to format various things. It works sort of like printf, but instead of printing to standard output, it puts it into a character buffer. So you could do something like, I'll just say buffer, and then maybe, let me think here. I think it was LU, and then I think 4, was the formatting. The format specifier is a bit arcane looking, so you'll need to look it up, like how you format that, but essentially, you know what, hold up. I think I can do better than this. Hold on. Let me, .cpp, I think, is the one. Oh, actually, no, that's in text buffer. That is in text buffer. Hold on. Okay. Let's do that, and one moment. Ooh, hold up. There. Okay. And where did I put that? Oh no, never mind. Okay, so I did something a little different here. So this is the section that refers to the number column, and so let's see. Contents. Okay. So I did it originally. I did it with sprintf, but that didn't work for what I was doing because I had to change, basically set up a frame buffer for this editor, even though it is in the terminal. And so what I did was I set up a length of 4 for loop with a length of 4, and then go in reverse and just move back. And every time there wasn't a number, so like for example, if you divide, if you get the modulo of the number line, then it will basically get you, in this case, divided by 10. You take that number, you add the numerical value of the 0 character, and it will return the character that is the correct number for that given place, that given digit place. So, the tens place, the ones place, the hundreds place, and so on. And once I got that correct character, that got loaded into the position in the number column. So that's how I did that. Not sure if that made any sense whatsoever, but that was, yeah. Anyway. Let's go ahead. Yeah. This, I made a series of videos where I went through how I put together the editor that I'm using. So if you're more curious, then you can go ahead and take a look at that. I go through at least some of this. I don't know if I go through everything that I did, but I go through a good bit of it. So anyway. All right, back to... There we go. All right. So now, let's see. Yep, so we want the string there, and then the length. I think I know how I want to go about this. So, yep, you're right. I should also probably remove this little nonsense. There. Okay, so then we add, let's see, I think it's length. In this case, order of operations doesn't make a difference, so that's fine. Okay, and that shouldn't be there. Okay, that's horrific. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's go. minus index, and that will make sure that if it's the very last character, then it's not going to have a problem. But that's still going to cause a problem, because... Okay, you know what? I'm actually curious now. I'm going to test something, because I don't know if this is something I should really be too concerned about, but I feel like I should. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'll just call it structy. See if the C compiler freaks out at that, because if it does, then that might be something worth worrying about. Okay. Use variable. Okay, so those are fine. Actually, just throw this in here real quick because I forgot about it. And I just thought of an idea, so let's see. I should have implemented a go to line function for this editor before I decided to say I'm done with it. Okay. Just go with the length of the token, and that should work fine. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. And then if that equals 0, type, that should work fine. And is that it? Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll just return. If it reaches the end and none of them match, then that means clearly it is an identifier. Oh, boop. Type equals. Okay, cool. And before I leave, just make sure all these are correct. I saw a bunch of errors relating to that. Let's see. Expected. Hold on. Let's fix that real quick. Signedness, we'll just use size t. There. Change the name of that to lexing because that's more sensible. I think that's all I need to do there. This should be else if. Okay, cool. Let's test it out. And let's see. What do I want to throw in here? Right, the numbers there are different because identifier is specified or shifted down a level. So if I just do integer, yeah, okay. Okay, so that's fine. That's what it's supposed to be. Now let's do var. Hey, there we go. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and change token print. What I'm going to do is modify it so it's a little bit more intelligent when it's printing these out. So we always want to do row type, yes, definitely type. Lexing does not always get printed. Wait. The type is going to be something else. Okay, so this will also apply to integers, floats, and strings. But I can't do them all at once. That's a shame. All right. One sec. Let me actually take a look, because I never remember the rules for the format specifier. So let me just go Google that real quick. That's just something I can never remember. Okay, so that's the one for digits. Okay. Flags. Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like it should, depending on the number of integers you supply it, assuming you supply it enough, high enough number to satisfy that. But, yeah. Yeah, I think that should work, but the proof is in the programming, I guess. Okay, I think that's everything there. All right. Type of, ooh, that's no good. Why is it doing that? Oh. Should probably go ahead and put in something for end of file as well. Okay. Alright, so that seems to work. Let's go something there. That's an identifier. That's correct. Okay. It's also an identifier. That's a type. Okay. So that's working. And got about 15 minutes left, so I guess we'll get started on strings as well, which are always fun. Okay. And I almost completely forgot about comments. Go and do all of that at once, I guess. I'll need to make a bunch of functions for that. And for strings. Ooh. That was not intentional. Hold on. There. That is the plan, yes. I haven't put this up on GitHub, but I will at some point here. So. Okay, so now I'll deal with comment later, because that one's going to require a little bit of extra work. Because there are single-line comments, and then there's also multi-line comments, and it's going to require a little bit of work to figure out which is which. We'll get the strings taken care of instead. And then token length. Okay. Actually, that doesn't quite work, because that would not work in the case where you have something like this. That would cause a problem, so I'm not going to do that. Just have to look ahead. So if it runs into /, okay, I think that's fine. Yep, okay. There's one slight problem here. So first off, we're going to go ahead and token string and advance that, because we don't want to include the quotes that are used to initialize or initiate the string. We don't want to include those. And what else? What else? I want to make sure to get angry when there is not a closing quote or double quote. So maybe something like if lexer something like that, maybe. Right, and I think basically the same sort of thing for double quotes. The only difference being the quotes. Okay. Defined but not used. You mean defined but not used? I call those. Why is that not? Or did I forget to do it? I thought I did that. Yep, those are both included, so what's going on here? That's why. Okay, what did I forget to close here? No. No. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, wait, what? Huh? That is weird. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Alrighty. Okay, well, I guess we'll just test it. Let's use single quotes here just to make things easier. Apparently not easy enough. Okay. $4.12. Alright, I'm going to be ending the stream pretty quick here, but I want to get this one little bit here done. I want to get strings working at the very least. Comments, not necessary in the slightest, but... okay. That's, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I can understand for, like, actual things that kind of operate in the language, but comments, that just feels weird. And multi-line comments have existed since forever, so I don't know why you would need it. Like for string declarations, yeah, sure, fine, makes sense. When you're doing defines, you know, pound define kind of thing in C, you kind of do need it often, but for comments which already have provisions for multi-line, that just makes no sense. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. I guess we'll just have to go with this. So, no, wait a minute, hold on. I'll have to do it this way, which not liking this right now, but all right. Okay, still unhappy. Interesting. Okay. Let's get this fixed. Actually, this makes a whole lot more sense up here, because that's what that's making up for, but let's see. Okay, that seems to work. Let's see if it will also work with escaped double quotes, or if it's going to freak. Okay. And what happens if we do this? Aha! That should not be a string, but that's okay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here and see. Let's see. I might not be streaming tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But anyway, have a good day, everyone.